Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Eric.
And my name's Steven.
This is another episode of our Gaming Plus podcast. So, let's start with Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah, we can do that, yeah.
Alright, so you guys probably watching Dragon Ball Super. Black and Goku just fought. And they're still trying to figure out like what exactly Black is or how strong he is.
Yeah.
And he doesn't seem very strong.
Yeah, but then at the same time, you know, Beerus is like, his key seems kind of familiar. Like, I know this guy.
Yeah.
So I'm interested to find out who this guy is.
Right. I'm just so surprised at how weak he is. Like, Goku was like probably Super Saiyan 2 Max.
I think he was because I don't think he had the electricity go around. I think that was just Super Saiyan 1.
So that was just I was giving the benefit of the doubt. It's even worse.
Yeah.
Like the Super Saiyan Goku is able to like slap Black around. So I mean, I don't know.
Which if he would have been like God form, Blue, you know, he would have just mopped the floor with the guy.
Yeah.
You know.
But so there has to be more to it than just that. I'm pretty sure Black still has some type of power up. He has to have some type of power up.
Though I think what was at the end of like episode 50, that 51, it looked like he was like taking the stances of like Goku was.
Yeah.
It looked like he was like learning what he did and everything. It looked like he was getting stronger.
Yeah. So we don't know what Black is yet. Black, I don't know. He could be anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's definitely going to be stronger than whatever they showed in episode
50.
There's no way.
They have to, because if not, this is probably one of the weakest villains they probably had that in the Super series or just in general.
I'm actually really surprised that like it just seemed like there was a bigger gap in power. Like when Trunks was fighting him,
he was getting handed to him.
Yeah, so it's like
he was catching those hands.
So has Trunks gotten any stronger since he fought Cell, or has he just been like, what's going on?
Well, I think after he went back in time, I think there was a time period where they said that they were at peace because he destroyed the androids and Cell. So,
but he's the only Z fighter left. You can't like, you know what I mean? Like even if there's peace, you still got to train.
I would think he would, but it seems like he just hasn't. I mean,
that's crazy.
Which honestly, though, I'm not a whole. You know, I really don't like his new look though. I don't like the blue hair look. I don't like that change. I like the way he looked beforehand because he looked more, you know, battered and like, you know, because he's been through a lot. This one doesn't really seem like that anymore.
Yeah, I really have a problem with his hair change. It really doesn't. I really don't even notice it until someone brings up that his hair is a different color. And I'm pretty sure that was the reason why. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because it's supposed to be like purple, right?
It's supposed to be purple, but I think what it was is that I think they said that the future version of Bulma was blue.
Yeah.
And so I guess instead of changing to purple, they just decided to change everything to blue.
Yeah. Well, that makes sense. Then on top of not only Black, you have the other character like Zamasu, the whatever he is, the Kai character.
Yeah, Kyle. Yeah.
So, is he a bad guy or is he just like Black? Like I want to know his connection to Black or his connection to anything, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because they haven't even showed him yet. They've shown him like in the intro.
Yeah.
And then maybe in the outro or whatever, in like some scans. But we really don't know anything about this arc yet, except for Trunks is weak, Gohan is still a bitch, and Goku can beat Black's ass pretty much. So.
Yeah, which also means Vegeta would be able to as well.
The way it looked, Piccolo could probably beat him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I haven't played Dragon Ball Xenoverse at all. It's on sale right now, so maybe I'll buy it. It's like $20 on that Xbox sale.
I mean, it's a fun game to play. I liked it, you know.
But if Xenoverse is coming out, if Xenoverse 2 is coming out,
yes,
within, I don't know, it's probably coming out probably around
this
September.
fall, yeah.
Then I'm not going to buy the first Xenoverse because it's not like an RPG or something like that.
They also said that all the DLC and basically everything that you bought in the first one is going to be available for basically to be able to play at launch for the second game. So, you know, people will have to buy that stuff, that content again, so it's all going to be basically there.
Yeah. And so, I don't really know much about the game besides the fact that it's Xenoverse 2. Like, what can you say about the game, pretty much? Like, new features?
Well, they added, like, new characters like Janemba.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Lord Slug.
Yep.
The Gogeta. And then with the Time Patrollers, they added now where they add Super Saiyan 3. You know, so people were able to do that.
Are they gonna have like Dragon Ball Super characters like
yes, they're gonna have Dragon Ball Super characters.
What's that guy's name? Like the Space Patrol guy. It's like I keep wanting to call him Jakku, but his name isn't Jakku. That's from Star Wars.
Jocko,
is it Jocko?
Yeah.
Okay, him. Yeah.
The guy that was in Resurrection F, where like, why didn't you fight out Frieza? Like, nope, I'm good. I know that he's pretty strong, and I'm not messing with him.
Right.
He should be in there because he was in the first Xenoverse game.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was a playable character. Yeah, he's a joke character, honestly, to tell you the truth. He's like if you play as Hercule.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he was kind of badass in one of those episodes of Dragon Ball Super. Remember, like, either before the tournament started, like, where there was that criminal, and he, like, took him down?
Or even in Resurrection F. I mean, he was taking down Frieza's soldiers pretty easily, too.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he's a joke character in the game.
Like, pulling out, like, rocket launchers. Is Hercule still pulling out rocket launchers?
Hercule, he throws rocks at people. Like, when you hit the button to shoot key, he throws rocks. And it's the same thing with Jocko.
Oh, really?
Yeah. His super attacks are...
I haven't played a Dragon Ball Z game in a long time. The last Dragon Ball Z game I actually played, or I bought, was probably like Budokai 3.
Budokai 3 was my last favorite game, at least Dragon Ball.
After that, I take that back. Burst Limit.
I didn't get that.
Shut up, Cortana. Burst Limit was the last one I bought. But after that, they just kind of like sucked.
I got one for the 360. I don't remember which it was, but I was actually going to get the Battle of Z until after.
Oh my god, bro!
Until after I played the demo.
Bro, that game was so bad, dude. It was so bad.
After I played the demo, I'm like, I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it.
I was excited for it because like it was like kind of like you had like a team or whatever.
Yeah.
But it was just so horrible.
They had Krillin as a healer.
Yeah, I couldn't even. Yeah, the controls were so bad on that game. Krillin was a healer.
The combos were
which, when you think about it, that kind of makes sense. Because what the hell does Krillin do besides carry senzu beans?
Senzu bean.
That's pretty much all he does, dude. Like, take these senzu beans.
Yeah. That or basically a punching bag.
Yeah, but...
I mean, the one thing I've always wondered, because it'd be cool, because, like, with Xenoverse, one of their main things they do is they have parallel quests, where, like, the what-ifs. It would be nice if they listened to the fan base, and it'd be kind of funny to, like, do the what-if where, like, Krillin gets a hold of Dragon Balls and wishes to become a Saiyan. Because with all the times that he gets beat up, all those Zenkai boosts, he would be stronger than Goku.
Yeah.
He would be the strongest character in the show.
And I just looked it up. Xenoverse 2 is rumored to come out in October, which makes sense because those games like that usually come out September, October, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll probably get that. Actually, I'm definitely going to get it because I feel like I missed out on the first one. And I also want to get Dragon Ball. Is it Dragon Ball Z Fusion or just
Dragon Ball? I think it's Dragon Ball Z Fusions. I think, yeah.
That game was awesome.
3DS,
if you haven't seen it, you need to YouTube the trailer for it. It looks really cool.
Yeah, it's definitely because it's an RPG Dragon Ball Z game. So it's like a better version of like Legacy of Goku, I guess, or something like that.
Hey, Legacy of Goku was the shit, dude.
Oh man. That game gave me nightmares.
It was kind of hard.
It was so hard.
Like fight the Frieza. You remember that?
Well, not just even Frieza, like just wolves and stuff.
Oh
the
yeah,
way they hit, like the hitboxes and stuff.
Yeah,
it was hard.
It was hard, and that was Game Boy Advance, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they had Legacy of Goku. There was actually a Dragon Ball game that came out on DS. I can't remember what it was, but it was kind of like Legacy of Goku. You remember that? Probably came out like 3 or 4 years ago.
And then there was another Dragon Ball Z fighting game that I think was on a handheld game that it played just like the Budokai games.
Oh, really?
But it was for the handheld. Originally, I think it came out on the PSP, but then they recently had one for the 3DS.
Oh, they did have one. I forgot what it was called, but I have the demo on my 3DS.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
Oh, did you buy it?
No, I just played the demo.
Yeah, the demo was pretty cool. But yeah, I wouldn't buy it. But I'm not a fan of like handheld fighters. Yeah. If I can get it real cheap, but it's not something I'm gonna buy. I still need to get Fire Emblem. Still haven't got Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
And while I'm thinking about it, there's a game. It's called The Banner Saga 2. If you haven't played it, you need to play it. Game is awesome. Just want to say that.
Yeah, honestly, I haven't even heard anything about it.
Dude, the game is awesome. It's free. It's for free on Xbox right now, and then you can get it on Steam. It's like $20 on Steam, and you can get the Banner Saga 1 and 2. But Part 2 is free on Xbox. So
what is it?
It's like Fire Emblem or like Final Fantasy Tactics, where you pretty much the characters are like they're like Vikings, and there's like giants and other type of like mythological creatures. And the fight, the battle system is kind of like you put your troops wherever you want them. If they die, they're gone. You know, but it's badass, dude.
So it's like a grid-based thing where you move your character around.
Yep.
And I'm guessing if like you get behind them, you'll do more damage, and you're up front of them, you have a chance to miss because you're going head to head. You know.
Kind of. It's a little bit different because they have like your characters can get exhausted, so you can't just sit there and just keep doing the same attack. Like you have to like rest your character sometimes because they have abilities they can use. And if you're gonna say you wasted all of your energy, like just attacking, you won't have enough energy. It's not called energy. I can't remember what it's called.
That's interesting. Like it had like a fatigue, you know.
Yeah,
that's interesting.
I can't remember what they call it, but yeah. Anyway, the game is really cool. I beat it in like 3 days. It's awesome.
It's cool. I beat it in 3 days.
No, I played the shit nonstop. Like,
is it like single player or does it have like?
It's single player. But yeah, I liked the game. The story was real good, real nice story on it. The artwork is cool. The music is awesome. It just reminded me of something kind of like Lord of the Rings, but with Vikings.
Oh, the Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
You know,
I never played it though, but I know what you're talking about.
But yeah, so Xenoverse 2, probably going to get that. Back to Dragon Ball Super though. What I've been looking forward to ever since they actually even announced that Trunks was coming back was like the reunion between Trunks and Gohan and like how that's going to play out. And I'm glad that like they showed that in the preview for the next episode because I want to know like how Trunks is going to react or how Gohan's going to react.
Well, you saw how he acted towards Mai when she was just a little girl or a little girl body.
That's borderline creepy.
It really is. That's pedophilia.
I can understand like. I can understand where he's coming from.
It's like he basically thought he just saw her die, which in reality she's not dead.
Yeah.
But, you know.
And he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
So,
but to come back in time, see that she's a little girl or whatever.
Yeah, but if I just walked into the room and saw him, like, looking at the kid that way, but, bro, what do you do?
I'd be like, 911, we have a...
Yeah. But that is cool that she's not dead. I knew she wasn't dead because they had her in all the promotional art. And there's no reason to put someone in the promotional art to kill them, and the way they killed him, like it wasn't even a cool death.
You notice like how they killed Bulma, like there was nothing left. I'm like, if he really shot to kill her, there would be nothing left of her,
right?
Because she'd be disintegrated, like with most energy attacks that people shoot out.
Yeah. So it's cool that she's not dead yet, but that also like, this they can go so many different directions with this. Like, are they gonna all go back to the future? You know?
I think only the amount of people that could fit in the actual time machine.
So 2?
So 2 or 3, because both, you know, Goku wants to go, Vegeta wants to go, and so is Trunks. So that's 3 people.
Yeah.
So someone's going to have to be left behind. You know what? Trunks has to go because he has to control the machine.
Right.
Because Goku, they'll wind up somewhere completely different.
And that's what I hate about Dragon. Like I was watching the first, because again, the first season of Dragon Ball Z is for free on Microsoft right now. So I watched it. Me and my kids watched it. And it was like so much better. Like the pacing was better. Like the way the battles were laid out were better because it wasn't just one person. Like, you know, for a little bit, Gohan was fighting Vegeta, holding his own against Vegeta. You know, pretty much what I'm saying is like it's not all about Goku.
Well, I also think that back then, I think the times were different, and I guess were wanting to put more of their heart into it. So
they paced the characters better because like the characters were like they weren't like even, but it was like Goku than like everyone else. You know, it wasn't like just a big ass gap. Even when he turned Super Saiyan, like the other characters could still fight. Like Piccolo could still holding his own against Frieza for a little bit.
The third form.
Like, the third form.
I don't know about the final form.
Right, but even Goku wasn't doing anything against that form until you know, he turned Super Saiyan. Like even Gohan was fighting that guy, but now, like they can't fight anybody. If it's not Goku or Vegeta, then they're not going to win.
That's the one major thing I hate about the way they ended up making Super. It's like you have no other choice. I mean, unless to like do something like a Mystic Gohan trying to transformation again.
Yeah.
Because which honestly they need to do something like that with him, where he's only him can have, like he did with the Elder Kai. Because either that, you just might as well just remove him from the show and just basically make him a housewife and just say he just takes care of Pan and that's all he does.
Yeah. Like I don't understand how he got so weak. So GT didn't happen right as of right now. It didn't happen. So we have Mystic Gohan. Like, how much time went by from the end of Dragon Ball Z to... Let me see that.
I think it was a couple...
Wait, let me see that.
I think it was like a couple years, I think.
Right, so how did he get so weak? He should at least be... Like, they're making it seem like he could go Super Saiyan 2.
I mean, because I think even then he was... he could have killed Super Buu, I think.
He could have.
So, I mean...
I don't even understand. He shouldn't even need to go Super Saiyan because he should still have his Mystic power.
Well, I think he wasn't able to go Super Saiyan anymore because of going Mystic, I think.
I thought he just didn't need to go. That's what I thought it was.
No, it was a form, I think, where basically he surpassed Super Saiyan level where he no longer needed it, like, because it was... It's like Goku now. It's like he really doesn't... I don't know why he goes Super Saiyan. We can just go Super Saiyan Blue. I mean,
I always thought it was kind of like Kaioken. Like, he stopped using Kaioken when he got Super Saiyan, but I figured it was something that he could use in conjunction. Like, if you had Mystic Gohan and Mystic Gohan with Super Saiyan, I figured he would be stronger.
Yeah, but I think with what you said with the Kaioken, what we found out when he was fighting Hit, that the reason why he really didn't use it anymore is for the fact that
the strain.
There's a strain, and also is for the fact that he couldn't control his ki as well.
Yeah.
And so he was able to do it with the Super Saiyan Blue form, is because now he's able to control his ki,
right?
And so it's not leaking out. So that's the reason why he was able to use it. Yeah. So I think we might see it more now, or maybe something else. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. That's why I'm worried about like Black, because it's like if Black is going to be this weak. I don't know, but yeah, I wish that they would do something to kind of like raise the other people's power level, and they've had plenty of opportunity to do it. They had the damn tournament, which they had Piccolo. Piccolo looked so weak.
Yeah, and
I figured Piccolo would have been training this whole time, but I guess he's too busy babysitting Goten and Trunks.
Which honestly, I want to see some more with Kid Goten and Trunks, because I think that something should happen with them. I mean, I either like. Maybe do like a Patora fusion.
But they don't train. Like Chi-Chi won't let them train. I bet you Trunks still trains.
Yeah, definitely Trunks. I mean, as long as Vegeta's still his father, most likely he's probably going to let him train.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chi-Chi definitely needs to get in her head that the boy needs to train.
Yeah, going back and watching the first season of Dragon Ball Z, Chi-Chi annoyed the mess out of me.
Yeah.
It just... Yeah, I don't like Chi-Chi. It's Chi-Chi's fault that Gohan is this weak.
Which is so funny that she's actually like, well, I guess in the realms of Dragon Ball, she was a pretty good fighter.
Yeah.
But I don't know why she's so obsessed with, you're going to become a doctor, you're going to do all this stuff. It's like,
I don't know.
It's like you see these things that these enemies that come and they have to fight. Why are you still obsessed with them? Is like these are the only people that can save the planet. It's like, because if Goku dies, if Vegeta dies, and all that's left is really everyone else and Gohan and everyone like that, I mean, you're basically saying, "Oh, destroy my planet."
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, I'm done complaining about people being weak in Dragon Ball Super, but I hope that they do something to fix it in the future.
They have to, because like I was saying, it'd be kind of nice if they did like a Patora fusion with Goten and Trunks, so it's like permanent Gotenks or something.
Yeah.
Or something.
So coming up next month. August 12th through the 14th is going to be Kansas City ComicCon. It's the second Kansas City ComicCon that debuted last year. I'm excited for it. I can't wait to go. If you haven't got tickets yet, or if you live in Kansas City, I would recommend going. Tickets aren't bad. It's like $50 for the whole weekend. Around $30 per day. You can pick what days you want to go, but yeah, it's definitely worth going to.
Yeah.
Billy D. Williams will be there. From Star Wars, obviously Lando Calrissian. What was that other guy's name from? What was his name? Oh, John. Is it John Schneider? John Schneider, the guy from Smallville. He played Jonathan Kent, Clark Kent's father, and the lady from Star Trek. And I know her name, but I can't remember where her name is now.
The character's name was Uhura.
Yeah, I can't remember her name.
The old school, yeah,
But yeah, she played Uhura in the original Star Trek series. So yeah, go to KansasCityComicCon.com, get tickets, and maybe we'll see you guys there. But besides that, I've been wanting to talk about this ever since E3. What stole the show for me was The Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. The game looks amazing. It looks amazing. The game looks awesome, dude. The open world, the different types of equipment that you can get. It looks like different armors and things like that. Different weapons. That's just swords.
Well, and also just the look too of the way he looks.
Yeah,
I mean,
the game looks cool. Combat looks cool. It looks like it's going to have a lot of different things for you to do. Looks like you can do it in any order that you want to. It's not really like telling you
Link Between Worlds.
Yeah, it's not very linear.
The thing I'm also wanting to know about the game is see where it's going to fall in the timeline. Also, I think it'd be nice that this game basically combines all three of the timelines back into one. And so instead of having three, because even now it's still a confusing timeline.
Yeah.
Even if you have the official thing that shows you everything, it's still a headache.
Right. And I've always played the games as their own separate entities. I never really cared about the timeline. It's cool to read about, but it's not something I focus on. Like, well, where does this take place? But
I mean, it's nice to know.
It is. It's just interesting to read about.
Yeah.
Like, I would love to have that book, but it's like.
Because I remember watching someone's video where they did something, like thoughts on what the video, something they've seen from it. Yeah. And I think they said that like the link that you play in this in Breath of the Wild, I think was from a Link to the Past or something. No, not the Link to the Past. The original Zelda, and I guess he was frozen in time, and then he wakes up, and then because I think in one of the I had to watch the video again. I can't remember exactly.
That sounds cool.
But yeah, it was from another link that's like this is not a new link. It's
right.
a past link that's has been waking up, and said we need your help again.
And like I said, the game looks huge. The map, graphics look gorgeous. I can't wait to get it. I cannot wait to get it. It's going to be the first game I get on my Nintendo NX, if that's what they end up calling it, but I'm definitely getting one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a good year for games next year because there's all kinds of stuff coming out. Hopefully Mass Effect comes out next year. They're taking their time, and it's like upsetting because it's like they haven't shown us anything about it. They've shown little videos here and there, but 2 E3s went by, and the trailers to me they've shown have been bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, no gameplay at all. This one they showed some characters, but I mean, I want to see the game.
I was still upset with the ending from the 3.
I have no problem with it. I'm over that, dude.
I still like.
They had the free DLC that kind of fixed it.
I'm sorry, but still, I don't care. You shouldn't have to add a DLC to fix something like that. I mean, that should have never been, green lighted for it to end that way in the first place.
I don't think that it was that bad of an ending. There's plenty of games. I don't see why people bitch about Mass Effect where Deus Ex did the same thing.
Well, I never played Deus Ex.
And actually, Deus Ex was worse. Because at least, like, Mass Effect, when it happened, like, something happened afterwards. Like, Deus Ex, I think you chose something, and then a little paragraph came up, and that was the end of it.
Well, I think for me, the bigger thing was it's like, it didn't really matter, like, what you chose. It's like, all the endings look almost exactly the same, which is like a different color energy blast that went out through the universe.
Well, yeah, they had different outcomes. Like, one, like, you destroyed the Reapers, and, what was it, like, all the technology was destroyed or something, and one you, like, fused with the machines and other humans and everything.
And you basically controlled the Reapers, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, so, like, yeah, no, like, the endings weren't, like, different as far as, like, the videos went, but, like, how it affected the story wasn't the same. Like I said, if people want to complain about Mass Effect, I can pick tons of games with worse endings than that. And you know what? The journey to the end of Mass Effect 3 was way better than all those other games I'm talking about, like Deus Ex. Deus Ex, and played that shit, and it ended, and you're like, what the hell is this ending?
No. I had some other complaints about Mass Effect 3, though.
I played Rage, and I got to the end of the game, and I beat it. I didn't even know it was the last boss I was playing. I thought it was just a game.
Wasn't that the one where you push a button and it's like, the game's over, right?
I can't even remember, dude. But I played the last level twice because I thought that I messed up. Like I was playing it, had no idea it was the last stage, beat it, and then I was like, that can't be the end of the game. I think it was. I don't know. I
remember it was one of the games that sounded like that, where it's like literally you push the button, like then the game's over.
Yeah,
it's like that was the last thing you do.
Or how about the original Contra when you beat it and then it says congratulations or some shit after that? That game was too hard for that. I couldn't get a little 8-bit cutscene or something. Couldn't get nothing. Congratulations.
But another thing also I didn't like about Mass Effect 3 was basically you're going through and you're collecting support for the fight against the Reapers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like some of those people, it's like I still wish I was able to play as. It's like you're getting like the Krogan army and stuff like that. It's like I would like to have played with Rex again.
But that would have made any sense. He's like the leader of a nation. He doesn't have time to go on the front lines with you and fight.
Guess if this is
that's why you had the other dude.
If this was like the last battle that's going to save either or destroy the universe. Don't you think you'd want your best person with the best person that you are?
No, his job is to lead, dude, not fight. He has to play a Krogan.
He can say, "This is what I want you to do." Okay, I'm going. I'm sorry. Like I said, he's my favorite character, so I would have. That's why I hate
Rex is cool too, but
I didn't like Grunt. I hated Grunts.
I think you just hated Grunt because he wasn't Rex. It was nothing.
Pretty much.
Exactly. Yeah,
pretty much. I still don't like him though.
Grunt was actually badass in Mass Effect 3. I thought he died. That he what did he do? He got attacked by a whole bunch of Rachni or something.
Well, for me, I saved the Rachni.
Wait, I saved the Rachni too.
So they were with me. So
what was he fighting then? He was fighting something.
I don't remember. It's been so long that I played it. I mean, I still have them, and I try to play through it all again, but I can't get past the buggy scenes on
with the Mako.
Yeah, in the first game because it handles so terrible.
Yeah. I might just start. I've recently beat the first one. Not recently, maybe a few months ago. I'm gonna start in 2, go back to 3. There were parts of 3 that were really fucking hard. Excuse my language, but really hard to me anyway. Like those damn banshees. I hate those banshees, man. Because when you got a whole bunch of other shit killing you, and those banshees are teleporting, and if they get close enough to you,
you're dead.
They can one shot you.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the hell?
Still, my person I hate more than anything else in that game is Ashley. I do not like her.
Yeah.
I was so glad that I let her die in the first game. Racist bitch. I'm sorry, but yeah.
I didn't have. Kaden died in one of mine, because I have multiple.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, and it was because of one reason and one reason only. Is because
she killed Rex.
She killed Rex.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nope.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. I don't like that either. But I guess that's we're approaching 30 minutes. That wraps it up.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna start doing this more often. Hopefully.
Yeah.
I don't think we've actually done a podcast in 2 months or so.
Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll want to start doing this a little bit more often than every 3 months or so.
Yeah.
But it should be within the next 2 weeks, hopefully. And then after ComicCon, I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of uploading to the website with either pictures and videos and stuff that I see there. The website is thegamingplus.com if you didn't already know. And you need to follow us we would like for you to follow us on Twitter at GamingPlus2. And then we're also on Facebook, which is just Gaming Plus on Facebook. Just Google it. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time.